patient with acute lung injury, but he's recovering. He had a pulmonary viral infection which caused acute lung injury. So the MCQ is, what cell type is responsible for the regeneration of the patient's alveolar epithelium? So it's going to be a surfactant. So any injury for healing in lung, it needs surfactant. That's it. Direct MCQ. Surfactant is secreted by, answer is type 2 pneumocytes. Type 2 pneumocytes, surfactant. That's it. So in physiology, very important point is type 1 pneumocytes is major cell type composing the alveolar epithelium. That is about almost 95%, whereas type 2 is 5%. But when it comes to damage and repair, it is type 2 pneumocyte, which is secreting surfactant and which is important. Next MCQ is Rajagopalan, a 41-year-old male with a history of uncontrolled diabetes. So we have a uncontrolled diabetes. Refer to a nephrologist to look for the early stage of kidney failure. So what he's going to look for? So the best substance for estimating his renal plasma flow value is going to be a PAH. PAH is para-aminohypirate. So para-aminohypirate is a substance that is fully secreted by the kidney and therefore provides the best estimate of the total renal plasma flow. That's it. So a DM patient goes for kidney failure evaluation. So he need to be checked with PAH. So two points I have provided here additionally just for you to know. So renal plasma flow means renal blood flow times 1 minus hematocrit, whereas renal blood flow is GFR by FF by 1 minus hematocrit. So FF is filtration fraction. Is that clear? So those are just additional points. So overall, a DM patient goes for checking for his early stage of kidney failure. He has to check for PAH. That's it. That is the MCQ. Next is Aisha, a 41 years old woman presents to ED with acute abdominal pain. So this patient has radiating to her back. So acute abdomen radiating to back. So this is suggesting of acute pancreatitis. So acute pancreatitis relates to inappropriate activation of trypsinogen to trypsin. So the enzyme that activates trypsin in normal digestion is direct MCQ. Which enzyme activates trypsin? It is enterokinase. Enterokinase activates trypsin. That is MCQ. Next, Mukesh, a 37-year-old male, is diagnosed with Zollinger-Ellison syndrome. So what finding is consistent with this diagnosis? Answer is increased parietal cell mass. Increased parietal cell mass is consistent with Zollinger-Ellison syndrome. So it's a tumor of non-beta cell pancreas which secretes gastrin. So Zollinger-Ellison syndrome that secretes gastrin, that is very important MCQ. So Zollinger-Ellison syndrome, you are going to remember gastrinoma. Gastrinoma. So several times asked MCQ. Zollinger-Ellison syndrome, gastrinoma. The next patient is a hypocalcemic, hyperphosphatemic, and decreased urinary phosphate excretion. The patient has these things. So you are injecting a parathyroid hormone which causes increase in urinary cyclic AMP. So what is the possible diagnosis? So the answer here is hypoparathyroidism. So you need to know different points from here. Hypocalcemia and hyperphosphatemia are consistent with hypoparathyroidism. These are the two important points. Injection of PTH is going to cause increase in urinary cyclic AMP. This suggests that the G protein coupling PTH receptor to adenylate cyclase is apparently normal. This is the first point. Next important 2 points you need to remember. This is regarding hypoparathyroidism and hypocalcemia. So since we talked about calcium, we need to know about vitamin D. So vitamin D toxicity would cause hypercalcemia. That is one important point. Whereas vitamin D deficiency along with hypocalcemia, it is going to cause hypophosphatemia also. This is very important MCQ. Vitamin deficiency along with hypocalcemia, it is going to cause hypophosphatemia also. So these are the different MCQs that have been asked in this topic. So we have to remember hypocalcemia plus hyperphosphatemia means hypoparathyroid. Hypocalcemia plus hypophosphatemia means it is vitamin D deficiency. These are the 2 points I would like to stress on. I repeat, hypocalcemia but hyperphosphatemia means hypoparathyroid. Hypocalcemia and hypophosphatemia means vitamin D deficiency. A 33 years old obese woman with hyperglycemia, hirsutism, muscle wasting, increased circulating ACTH levels. Now, what is the probable cause of her symptoms? So, she is having high sugar, she is having hirsutism, she is having muscle wasting, she's having circulating ACTH level. So, what are they talking about? They're talking about, during a lecture, I mentioned this, they're talking about lemon on stick appearance. Lemon on stick appearance. Okay. Hirsutism talks about PCOS. So this patient suffering from PCOS. This patient is obese. This patient is having a sugar, a lot of sugar. This patient is having thin muscles, muscle wasting, thin muscles. They're talking about lemon on stick appearance. So it's a sugar baby. You have to remember Cushing. I told it's a sugar baby. Cushing baby, sugar baby. You must remember this point. So they're talking about Cushing disease. So Cushing disease, increased circulating ACTH levels. Is that clear?